Hello, friends and fans of Rock and Roll Love Palace. This video ain't gonna be a musical one. Hey, I'm gonna do a, a tune and probably go live also. But it's what day is today? The first. 9 more days is my mother's funeral. It's I try. I act like I'm not upset about it, but it does bother me. It just you know I've heard people in my life say that, yeah, man, your time's coming when you get old. You're gonna just kill over. And yet, I've known, I don't know how many people I've known that's passed away. Quite a few, a lot more than I like to admit. Put it that way. And well, how can I put this? I remember there was a comedian named Rodney Dangerfield, and he was making a joke about people giving him, some friends of his giving him a hard time about drinking and smoking. And he said, you know, they're always on to me about quitting so I can live a long time. And he said, man, one day I'm going to get real old and sick and then die. He said, so I ain't going to quit. And that was the thing about Mom. Mom didn't smoke. She didn't, she didn't drink. Well, she would, like, every once in a while, like maybe 3 times a year, have a wine cooler, and was a vegetarian most of her life. Every once in a while, I see her eat some chicken, you know. But well, she's gone from this life, that's for sure. And there ain't no doubt about that. But it feels strange, I guess, because it's so personal. Is what it amounts to. But Friday at 10 a.m. is her funeral. Not this Friday, but a week from this coming Friday, on the 10th. And that'll be all she wrote. As you can, the people that come here see me all the time. My beard's normally a lot longer, and I had promised her before she passed I was going to cut it, so I cut it, and sometimes I would braid it, and I still got it in a braid, and I'm going to put that, a letter, and a picture of me, I guess, in an envelope and put it in her coffin. It's just something I feel like I like to do. But it just really got sent home about what I was saying about growing old and getting sick and then dying is the reality of it. I mean, for me it got sent home because I mean I'm 60 and I don't know, in my mind I guess I don't feel like I'm 60, and I don't act like it. I'm being a YouTube rock star and everything. but but no, it's just one of those things, man. It's part of life. I know that it is. I realize that, but it's just the reality of it. That, that I, the finalness, that I ain't gonna have my mom around, listen to her bitch and moan all the time, because that's what she would do all the time. I'm sorry. I, she 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 could be as tough as a staff sergeant in the Marine Corps, and I ain't shooting you, man. Ooh. But she's at rest now, and there ain't nothing anybody can do, about it on this plane of existence. So I wanted something to do. I was waiting for my dealer and smoking a cigarette. Uh, so I thought I'd make a little video here, upload it, and see what's going to happen next, man, in the adventure of life. You know, I mean, it's an adventure. My 60 years, I'm a little tired of adventure, man. I want some complete nothingness, man. you know, just, 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 you know, I don't want any bullshit going on. Now, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying my mother's death was a bullshit, but you know, the emotionality of it all, the finalness, you know, the, my brother did the arrangements. He wanted to jump in and take charge. Hey man, you know, sell that ship. You know, I was cool with it. I didn't, cause she didn't have any burial plans. He got it all arranged, and that's why it's taking so long for her to be buried. Is through some kind of county program, and nothing, you know, it's not costing us anything. Well, as a taxpayer, it is, but you know, but not directly. Like here's $25,000. You know, so because I know what I see, I believe that's what it was back in '93 when Angela's mama was murdered. We had to bury her. I think it was like 25 grand, and I don't know. Angela handled, you know, during uh, the process of, you know, arranging, they're doing the arrangements for her mom's funeral and all that stuff. She was pretty cool, but then afterwards, man, she sunk in. I mean, she had sunk into a deep depression. That she snapped out of it to do the arrangements for her mom, and then afterwards, you know, she sunk in such a well, she sunk into like a bipolar existence. Angela did after her mom's murder. I mean, you know, I never did blame Angela for that. I did blame her for cheating and using her mom's murder as an excuse almost 3 years down the road, but after it happened. But and that you know, that whole mess that destroyed our marriage. You know, that's just all it did to it. But it just seems so surreal in some ways. You know, uh, I knew when they put her in that nursing home, I didn't necessarily agree with it, but there were just, I mean, she needed 24/7 nursing care. I mean, she wasn't there in her mind anymore, and she had started from being septic or sepsis, uh, multiple organ failure. It was crazy, man. It just, you know, just bam, bam, bam. You know, this goes back, you know, getting old, because she was 83, which is a good run. Don't get me wrong. You know, I hope I'm blessed to have lived that long. I don't know, with smoking and diabetes, I'm not sure. But we'll have to see. It's not my call. It is my call to a point, but not entirely. But, man, I wish that girl hurry up. You know, I'm already stoned, you know, but have more. Try to sit on it, but that ain't gonna. I say that. I have said that so many times in my life, but it just don't ever happen. It just doesn't. You know. Hopefully get some more next week. Hope to. And not this Saturday. My brother, he wants to do this, man. Uh, we're gonna go check out Trinity, Texas. Uh, See if we can get some property up there. Uh, my Our grandparents used to live out there. It was a little community with scarcely anybody going up there. That, you know, people would buy lots and put a trailer on it and you know, go up there once or twice and never come back, you know. So we're gonna go up there to see, check it out, see what the skinny, get an idea of the skinny, and proceed from there. Because it is gonna be another year, possibly two, where the house is sold and the mortgage program to kick in. Uh, that's what we're. See, I was gonna go live at a place. It would have been a roof over my head, and with all the facilities, but it wasn't. Didn't look like a very nice place. I mean, it was not. It was very clean, but um, it just wasn't. You know, it was near downtown Houston. Man, I'm kind of countrified, you know, and it just wasn't for me. But I was gonna do it because I said, well, man, you know, Mom passed away. There was no way we could keep the house with just me and him, my money and his money, or we could if he wasn't spending so much money on some, how shall we say, extracurricular sexual activities with his lady friend. But if he didn't have that going on, which is cool, you know, don't get me wrong, uh, he'd he had more money, but when you got a girlfriend full time, man, you don't have any money. You just don't. Mm. Oh, I love drinking my cherry flavored water. Uh, well, I guess I'll go ahead and end this. Quit babbling. That's all I've been doing is babbling. No, nothing else to talk about. But wish me luck, kids. I'll keep you informed as I go along. Bye.